Hello, Sagittarius. This is your tarot reading for the dates of May 16th through June 1st. Welcome back, all subscribers. Hello to you brand new viewers. Welcome to the Sagittarius family. I'm Karen Summers. We first do the tarot reading, and it's a Celtic cross here. And then we do channeled information. So now that you've got the game plan, let's go ahead and start with the reading. Start your engines. Again, an homage to Indianapolis 500, which usually occurs in May and around this time. So we have the Hermit reversed here. So this is the reason for the reading or purpose. And you might be excessively isolating. You're not motivated to hang out with other people or go out, or it's just excessive isolation. And with the Seven of Coins here, this is the past relevant to the situation. So we're trying to get a handle on what's going on right now. This is giving up before your goal materializes. So giving up too soon. So feeling too daunted. So you're feeling, it's kind of some gummy energy that you're feeling kind of lost in, because you're having trouble with your work with the Three of Coins here in its reverse position. You're having some kind of trouble at work, or maybe you're not feeling as inspired as normal to give it your all. And you're crossed by the Nine of Wands. With the Nine of Wands card, this is working hard in order to manifest what you deserve. So this is crossed by it. So this is, to me, it's saying don't give up right before the dawn. There's going to be light at the end of the tunnel, so you need to keep going even though you feel uninspired. It could be world events that are making you feel uninspired, or that nothing will ever get better. So with the Nine of Wands, this suggests to you that you have to keep going, and with hard work, it will pay off. So keep going, because at the end, I picked a clarification card. You got the Star. So you will succeed. You might feel daunted in present time, but you will succeed. And I'll tell you the other clarification card for relationships at the end. I'm not going to give away the punchline. So with your present time card, that tells you a lot about what you're doing or what you're creating or what your concerns are. You've pulled the Elephant card here. This is the Strength card in the typical Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Here it's called Justice, but to me, I looked at your reading and I went back to the typical card of being strong. Forget the Justice title here if you need to look at the Strength card. But you need to be strong and look at things diplomatically instead of rushing forward. The Elephant takes her sweet time, and then when the right timing comes, walks elegantly to the goal line. So it's just, I know that you're not feeling inspired right now, but we still have to, and I'm talking as a we still have to operate from positive vibration. So with positive energy comes positive solutions and then positive outcomes. So strength here is suggested. We need to be strong about our decisions, our decision making, and wait it out. With the Chariot card, this too further illuminates or suggests that in order to make those good decisions that will be profitable or successful for you, you need to remain securely grounded and purposeful, and wait out uninspiring, fleeting moments that make you feel like you should just throw it all away and abandon the cause. But here, Sagittarius, again, it's like one of those days that last 2 weeks. Okay, very good. With the Nine of Coins here, this is your strength in the situation. This means that You've worked hard for everything that you've got, and you've been rewarded by the universe. And so this is the cat slumbering on the couch and enjoying the heat from the sun. This is you two getting that moment that you deserve, and maybe taking some well-deserved time for just enjoying being. With the Eight of Cups here, this is you moving away from situations that do not serve you. With this Eight of Cups card, sometimes the solution that you're seeking will take a month's time to come about. The other interesting thing about this card is there might be a helper spirit that's a blonde individual. I thought you might enjoy that, or not. Take it at your own pace. And so the Eight of Cups here suggests that you're coming away from a situation. This is the environment that surrounds you. Planets are aligning so that you leave a situation. Maybe it's scary or daunting at first because you got that daunting card with the Seven of Coins here reversed, feeling like, giving up too soon, that kind of thing. And you want to put your energy where you feel like it's going to be rewarded. But I feel like you are going to leave a situation that does not serve you, whether it be work related and or a relationship. We'll talk further about with the relationship. Your outcome card, your clarification is keep an open mind, because your soulmate may be someone that you didn't even think about. It's not the typical prototype. It's not the typical person that society wants you to pick in order to gain its agenda, that is, appropriate the species. I love to go into details about that, but I do that mostly in workshops. If you don't agree with what I'm saying, hey, listen, maybe something I say will make sense later down the road. So, keep an open mind, and maybe your actual soulmate goes against the grain of society, but is actually what you need or want or desire for a fulfilling life and enjoyable life. Okay, enough said about that. And then the Four of Cups reversed here is this is not missing a valued opportunity. This is you actually being open to opportunities that come to you, and you won't miss them. You won't miss out on valued opportunities because it's reversed here. Okay, so that's in your hopes and fears position, that you're worried that if you I feel like here, Sagittarius, you're looking at, should I remain positive, or how, and I feel like the Supreme Being or God, if you believe in those things, and if you don't, you wouldn't be watching, or Spirit is suggesting to you to keep positive, that it's just a growth period, that 2 weeks will come and go. You will get what you want, and even the Supreme Being or the universe will deliver to you what you and your mind's eye you wouldn't know in advance what's the best solution for you and would make you happy in the long run. Okay, great. And with the King of Swords here in the outcome position, this is somebody who operates from a non-emotional space. They're hugely successful, but they're non-emotional, meaning it could be a surgeon or it could be a judge or something. They have to be neutrality, because they have the finesse to, do brain surgery, or so they have to not invest in their emotions. Their skills lie from their talents, their God-given talents. So this is your outcome position. So I'll have the Supreme Being chime in, give you a little bit more additional information in regards to these 2 weeks, but let's remind you of the cards that that might give you a little bit more inspiration, or allow you to give that inside track about what's going on these first 2 weeks. You pulled the star card, so I feel like the Supreme Being is saying remain positive. You will be successful if you remain positive. And also with your love relationships, keep an open mind, because your soulmate may be something. Well, it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So what interested you or inspired you in a romantic relationship, at a dance, at a one-time event or social event, won't weather you the long term. That's what the Supreme Being or God Goddess is saying. So, okay, grain of salt. If you don't like that, I don't program people. We guide you to where makes these 2 weeks easier, not for the rest of your life kind of picture. So let's have the Supreme Being chime in, give us a little bit more additional information, Sagittarius. Okay, so Sagittarius, it looks like the Supreme Being saying that you're extremely hard on yourself. That causes a lot of disenchantment in your life, meaning, to me, that means perfect pictures. So you're allowing people to pick your, just like you've got football picks, you're letting people pick your dream team. Instead of going, this is the best for me, best for my long term, it's like you're letting the past weigh in, or those people that you grew up with decide what's best for you. And the Supreme Being saying, because of that, you're being too hard on yourself and you're not allowing the universe to meet you halfway. Anything else, Sagittarius? Oh, and to keep it on the sports, because I know a lot of Sagittarius are sports enthusiasts. Now, again, I'm not programming you, but I know this is how the Supreme Being told me. And he said, a lot of you have what it takes. Sometimes you get impatient and you rush to the net. So if you played tennis or any sport, where even pickleball, I don't even know. It's a new game where you please remember not to rush to the net. And we all have those, he's saying that we all have those guarded moments where we want to let off steam, but better safe than sorry is what he's saying. He's talking in old time sayings. Okay. So anything else? Any last comments, Supreme Being, Spirit? We thank you in advance. And one last thing, Sagittarius, you have more friends than you know. Let them in. And I think he's talking about the excessive isolation here, because that was the reason or purpose for the reading. Please, excessive isolation is not healthy for anybody. And again, I hope this has been helpful. Until next time, I'm wishing you so much light and love. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful 2 weeks.